Hey everybody, Grant Scarborough, aka The Orterbird here, and I got some good news and some bad news. I'll of course start with the bad to simply get it out of the way. I'm going to take a hiatus from making YTPs for a few reasons. As I was getting through my recent backlog of YTPs, I've begun to notice that I was using the same joke multiple times, and I don't want them to become a repetitive mess. Additionally, I don't want to develop a habit of making a YTP of a source from wanting to make a single joke from said source. The creative burnout / artist block problem I just mentioned actually leads into my other reason for this hiatus, that being time constraints. Simply put, the increased difficulty in finding ideas for YTPs has made them far too time-consuming for me, as I would have to balance that out with not just the webkin show, D-Live streams, and other personal projects, but especially my college work. Please understand that I am not quitting YouTube poop. I just need a long break. As for when said hiatus will end, that's currently unknown, but don't expect a new YTP from me until the new year at minimum. And for those who are wondering, don't worry, I'll still provide early access to non-collab entry YTPs for Patreon and Subscribestar supporters when they return. And now, onto the good stuff. At the time of this update, I've only just begun work on Part 2 of Survivor of Hell Creek, but that's due to having to clear out the recently mentioned YTP backlog. While I can't promise anything, I'll try to have the episode out by the end of this month. There's also the possibility I'll start making behind-the-scenes videos for some of the episodes, starting with Team Fortress Webkins, as I have a fair bit of cut content from that episode. If I ever do make them, then I'd like to give a big thanks to Lazy Purple, who created the main inspiration for these, that being his extras from sub-series of his How It Feels to Play Blank in TF2 series. For those who aren't aware, starting in November of last year, I've been expanding from YouTube to other video sharing sites, those being BitChute, Dailymotion, and Vlare, which isn't dead, but just temporarily down at the time of this update. Just now, I've joined two more, sort of, those being Library and Odyssey, so starting with this video, you'll be seeing both mentioned in the outro. However, due to them being synced with my YouTube channel, my major uploads will become available on Library and Odyssey the same day as on YouTube, unlike BitChute, Vlare, and Dailymotion, where it's 12 hours to a day before. Still, it's good to use alternatives when they're available. Finally, D-Live streams will continue as usual, being roughly once a week on either Friday or Saturday night. Thanks for watching, and goodbye everybody!
Thank you.